Hello, I'm the time machine assigned to take you to a point in time on Earth where there are messages waiting for you. Come aboard and look out the window as we enter your universe where astrophysicists believe there was a big bang billions of years ago. We'll follow a symbolic representation of the time path left by your Earth. The blue line represents the entire recorded history of humanity. As countries developed, they had both happy and sad periods. But it's good to remember that the most important point in time is always the present. And that's true no matter who you are, where you live, or what language you speak.
Italian mornings, you'll hear buongiorno. Japan evenings, konbanwa. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. Buen dia in the morning, kalinita for a Greek night. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. This is the present, it's time to get along. That's why we're singing this song. From morning to night, you'll have a friendship win, like in India where they say Acha Din. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. Our friends in China say Mei Hao Dan Ni Shi, and next door in Russia Sharo Shi Din. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. This is the present, it's time to get along. That's why we're singing this song. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, hakone. It's what the Navajo say. It's not goodbye, it's I'll see you along the way. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day.
We hope you enjoyed our song of international friendship. We believe the greatest act of friendship you can do for another is to respect their sovereignty and basic rights as a human. And the greatest attempt to guarantee such a loving approach to our fellow humans is embodied in the rights that every single person swears to uphold when they join the U.S. military. When those young recruits raise their hand and swear their oath to support and defend the Constitution, they are saying they will risk their lives to protect the sacred human rights outlined in detail in our Constitution's Bill of Rights. As Stephanie sings our national anthem, please read the following summary of the rights as a reminder of their importance.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad streams and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst
Many people believe that our leaders have not always used the military to promote those rights for everyone. For example, in our video about Indigenous Peoples Day, we interviewed a Native American gentleman who said that we have a pretty bad history when it comes to how our government treated Indigenous people. So, as you watch the following interview with my fellow Navy midshipman, college roommate, and DU fraternity brother, please try to put aside any disagreements you may have with the civilian leaders of the military and focus on appreciating how military members have a sworn commitment to risk serious injury and even death to support the basic human rights of others.
My name is John Nemeth. I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I went to school at the University of North Carolina. I'm married, and I have one son who lives in Oakland, California, 4 granddaughters.
And you are a veteran?
Yes, I joined the Navy in 1968. I retired 22 years later in 1990 as a commander. That's a picture of my mom at Carolina the day I was commissioned as an ensign in the Navy. Very exciting day. That's a picture of me on my first ship, the USS Saratoga, an attack aircraft carrier. I was a division officer. Sent to Vietnam in 1972. I was there when the war actually ended, and the Viet Cong gave us a going away present. They shot some Russian rockets at us. And behind me, there's the bunker we built just in case such an action was going to occur, which did. Fortunately, nobody was hurt.
My first question for you is, when I interview a veteran, what question should I ask a veteran, particularly in regard to Veterans Day?
Yeah, I think the first question I would ask a veteran is, how are you treated as a veteran in the community in which you are now living? I think that would be the first question I would ask a veteran. I'd like to answer that if I could for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Dave, I live in Fort Mill, South Carolina. County is called York County. Becky and I live in an over 55 community of about 1,500 people. Obviously, most of the people here are over 55, and tremendous amount of patriotism in this community. For example, numerous flags are flying from people's houses. On patriotic holidays, we line the streets, every street of the community, with little flags. On Veterans Day, which is coming up, we have a veterans breakfast for all the veterans in our community and their spouses, which we always look forward to. We honor the people of the military who have died on Memorial Day. So it is quite a community of veterans here.
Well, that's great. That's great. I think you know that my project called Find Day, our motto is learn from the past, live in the present, create the future with love. As a veteran, do you have any thoughts about how we can create the future with love?
Well, I think you need to have people discuss matters. For example, what's going on now in Israel and the Middle East. I think people have to try to pare away the emotions about a situation and try to use history and also concern for any person. Otherwise, you're not going to get past the rhetoric, which basically causes people to basically back up and get into their little shells. So you have to have open conversations and try to do away with the emotionalism, which is awfully hard to do. I think that would help people, understand what's going on, especially what's going on with veterans and how, especially during the Vietnam era, when many military and veterans were not treated very well. You hardly heard the words, have a nice, thank you for your service. That's been turned around.
All right. Well, that's great. That's a great message. Thank you very much for your service, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And please consider honoring your local veterans by attending one of these celebrations.
Chadin. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. Our friends in China say Mei hao dan mi xian. Next door in Russia, Shado Shidin. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. This is the present. It's time to get along. That's why we're singing this song. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, hakone. It's what the Navajo say. It's not goodbye, it's I'll see you along the way. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day. Just wanna say we hope you have a fine day.
Thanks for time traveling with me. I trust that what's coming in your future will be very interesting. Here's hoping you have a really fine day, now and always. Goodbye.